Bam, here we are. What's up, Ward Wrestling Live? We are back, and we got another amazing wrestling hammer from our country. He's from Colorado, 14 years old. He was the Western State Champion in freestyle, the Monster Duel Champ participant, Monster Duel Chosen participant, Colorado National Team member, multiple-time Colorado State Champ, USA Showcase Champ, and he is the founder of Dub Gear, as you can see on his shirt. He's my man, William Jakeway. What's happening, little brother? I know that you are down here in Florida, right? From Colorado?
Yes, yep.
Nice. You're hitting up BB Train, getting some work in?
Yeah, it's good. I like the waters here. They're nice and warm.
Yeah, not cold like those Colorado rivers?
Yeah.
Nice, man. So what have you been doing through this whole pandemic?
I've been running. I've been trying to do my best with just keeping up with my workouts. Been lifting a lot, trying to get bigger since high school's coming up. And so that's kind of stuff. But it's also been good because I needed a break. It's good to rest. Now I'm coming back after this type of stuff. I'm coming back fresh, feeling good. So that helped a lot.
Man, that's awesome. Well, hey, good mindset. Plus, you probably had some time to work on your Dub Gear, right?
Yep, I did that. I just got bored. It was just one of the things where I wanted something to do. So I was like, I have to pay for this wrestling somehow. So
So there you go, man. Well, hey, listen, so tell us, when did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling when I was 7, but I started getting serious about it and start really wanting to win tournaments, do good when I was 11. And so I went to a big tournament and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I want to do more of this.
Nice. So what made you decide wrestling? What was it about the sport that you just said, hey, I want to give it a go?
So it's all, in the very beginning, it was my dad. He wrestled in high school and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to wrestle. And then when I was 11, I started getting serious because I did see it was fun. And then I met Coach Estrada, and he was like, you can be good. So I was like, okay. I can be good. I'm going to do it. And I'd like saying I could be good. So I was like, all right, I want to try this more. I want to do what I can.
Nice. So you said you're starting high school this year?
I have one more year of 8th grade.
One more year of 8th grade?
Yeah.
What weight have you been wrestling at?
So I got my last tournament like 2 weeks ago. I wrestled 90.
Nice.
And before quarantine, I wrestled 83, 80. So quarantine's packed on a little bit of weight.
Lots of good cookies.
Yeah, that's right.
I think everybody has that problem during quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
My son's been trying to bulk up a little bit, but not by eating. He's been doing calorie stuff, but he's been working out too.
That's
so,
good.
But yeah, you wrestlers are like finicky about that stuff. He's like, I'm fat. I'm like, I can see your ribs.
Yeah. Because it's weird, like my weight, it goes up and down. So like some days I'm really light and I feel good, and then the next day I'm heavy and I'm like, what happened to me? But I'm still like skinny. I'm like, you'd see my ribs, but I feel like this tall.
Nice. So what has wrestling meant to you?
It's meant a lot. It's changed my life. I've met a lot of good people. Just changed the way I eat. So a few years ago, I weighed like 115. So a year ago, I made 71s at schoolboy duels. And so it just changed the way I eat. It changed the way I look at my life and the way of just the people I meet, and if it wasn't for wrestling, I wouldn't be doing gear. And so I've met good people that help me with that. I've gotten to travel all over the country, hoping to go overseas one day. get some
Nice.
good in and stuff like that.
And what's your favorite part of all this?
Just the people I meet, honestly. Like the experiences I have. Like I meet great people. It's the journey. Everyone looks at the result, and to me what's important is the memories I make and the people and how I got to the result.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. So now, what made you decide that you wanted to put some gear together and start selling your own product?
So Coach Estrada did gear for a while, and so I helped him with that a little bit. So I just sold some of it at tournaments. I set up booths a little bit, and I helped him with that, and I really liked it. I liked just the feeling of someone putting on a shirt and liking it, putting on a hat and going, this is cool, I really like this. And so people feeling good, I just like the energy behind it.
Oh, that's cool. So you literally travel to some of these tournaments, not even to wrestle in them, just to sell your gear.
Yeah, so I just set up my first ever booth this weekend. So I wrestled in a camp, and then afterwards I sold some gear.
Nice. How'd you do? Were you successful? Sell some stuff?
Yeah, I was successful on the mat and off selling gear.
Nice. Nice. And what are you? You're 14 now, right?
14, yep,
Nice. Good for you, man. The sky's the limit, huh?
for sure.
Man, so what are some of your favorite tournaments and stuff that you have been to around the country?
Um, Monster Duel was really cool for me because they choose participants to go in it, and it was cool. They gave me a singlet. I really liked it, and they did walkout music and lights and all that, which was cool because like a lot like you don't get that experience at a young age like I did, and so like you get some of that experience at Fargo and stuff like that, but not as young as I am.
No, well, I'm sure you'll be there too one day, right?
Yeah. My other favorite was it was called TOC, so Tournament of Champions, and it's in California. Um, it was cool because I got like 8 matches in one day, but
Oh,
it
wow.
ended at like 8 in the morning and ended at like 11, 12 at night. It
Man.
was, yeah.
So did you fly down here by yourself?
Yes, yeah.
So, wow, that's cool. You got some, your parents must be proud of you.
Yeah, the airports in Denver, it's just crazy. And so when I got here and I just had to get on an elevator basically and go downstairs, that was easy. I was really happy.
Yeah, the Denver airport, you got to go through the tram and go through other spots and walk down. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
hectic airport.
it's just too much. And so
So
then,
what was the trip like? Is this the first time you've been on an airplane through the pandemic?
yes, it is. And so we had to wear masks on the plane. And it wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. The worst part was I kept trying to sleep, and the lady at the airport, or the lady on the plane, kept waking me up to ask if I want food. And I did it 2, 3 times, and I was like kind of frustrated, but it is what it is. I got.
Next time you just got to put a sign that says, "I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty, I'm sleeping."
I'll make a shirt actually. I'm gonna after this is say I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty because I just want to sleep. It's a 3.5 hour flight. I want to fall asleep within the first 10 minutes of being on the plane, wake up the last 10 minutes, get
Yeah,
off.
I want to do that too. So we're on the same boat. Hey, your man, Coach Connor Beebe, he just posted William is a stud. So awesome. So he's on there. So he's watching you, buddy. Your coach is watching you right now.
Yeah, Connor beat me up pretty good the last few days.
It's awesome. So what made that connection? What made you want to come down and train with Beebe?
I've never been to Florida, and
Oh,
so
good.
it's a new experience. And then I know a lot of people down here, and so to see some people I haven't seen in a long time is really cool. And so it's fun, like, to see people.
Yeah,
And
and then get a coach like BB and Cornette and your man behind you. Cornette
so,
just said my man William Jakeway. Uh, yeah, man, I think Florida has been very happy to have somebody like BB down here now and bring in some of that Illinois wrestling and
yeah,
getting his gym open down on the West Coast. I keep promising him that I'm going to go have a beer with him out there in St. Pete, but we just haven't been released from our house yet. My wife has got us under lock and key, so
okay,
yeah.
yeah. And so I've had a lot of great coaches. So, like, just to build to what I know and build my skills, like, I'm decently rounded as a wrestler. So, like, when I go and train with other people, I build new technique, I build new moves I like. And so I'm just trying to learn from everyone I can, like, whether that's Strata or BB or whether wherever that is.
Nice. I know that Connor Beebe's old teammates say that he's about your size and weight. Is that true?
I don't know. He moves like it. He's fast.
He still got some moves on him.
Yeah, he's super fast. I was wrestling with him, and he was over here 1 second, and then half a second later, he's on my leg. I'm like, how's this dude getting on my leg so fast? Super fast, got good technique. I could feel it, and
Well, it's
so
good, man. You can bring some of that Florida wrestling love back to Colorado.
for sure, I'm trying to bring the Colorado love to Florida.
You like the beaches.
Yeah, that's like my part of my dream is just to wrestle at night. During the day, I'm on the beach. I'm having fun. Eat good food.
Do some BB train dub gear.
Yeah, we should get rid of weight classes. That way I can eat a bunch of good food on the beach, and I can go wrestle.
Or you can just wrestle anyone you want.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. So, I mean, talk about Estrada. I know he's been a real important piece in your life, right?
Yeah, so he's done a lot for me. He helped me learn how to do the little gear thing. But on top of that, so when I met Estrada, I was just like, this dude's too much. What's up with all his tattoos? I was thinking, oh, if this is for me, but I was like, okay. And then he was like, oh, you'd be good. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be good. This doing. So, but then he's like, well, before you get good, you need to lose weight because I also got some people a foot taller than me. And so I weighed 115, and then within half a year, we got me down to 80, which was pretty good. I was running 5 miles every day, doing 2 practices every day.
Tell us about his 5 mile Savage Crew.
So we run 5 miles every day on the treadmill for 1 hour. And so most people are like, oh, that's boring. But when you run it with someone with energy like Jeff, it's not boring. It's really fun. We play music. We have a good time. And so it's fun, like it ain't all about seriousness. And so some people, when they meet Jeff, they're like, this dude's too serious. And their kids kind of get scared, I feel like. But if you really get to know him, he's super fun. He cares about the kids. And so
He's supposed to be down here for a camp, isn't he, soon?
yeah, he's doing a camp, I think, in Florida, and he's doing one up in South Carolina soon. And so I think he's driving right now to South Carolina.
Yeah, he's moving to Hilton Head, right?
Yeah, yep. So
good for him. Not a bad place to be.
Yeah, I might be down here for high school. We'll see. I don't know yet.
Oh, good for you. Down here or in South Carolina?
Maybe in Florida. It could be Georgia. It could be South Carolina. I don't really know yet. But
nice.
like a year and a half ago, I was thinking I was going to go to high school in California because Jeff was in California, and I was like, I want to go train with Jeff. And so I lived with him for a year out there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So you said that your dad wrestled, right?
Yeah.
So what do your parents do now?
They do carpet and flooring.
Oh, nice. Good for them.
Yeah.
It's cold up there in the winter to do that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard on a van and brakes and all that, but they do good. They're pretty good at it, so.
Yeah. They taught you?
Yeah, I know a little bit, but that's not what I want to do. I'm going to try wrestling as long as I can.
You don't want to put down flooring?
Nah, that's too hardcore for me.
Especially the wood, right?
They don't do wood, they just do carpet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
That's
so,
awesome, man. All
yeah.
right. Well, talk about, well, you talked about your dub gear a little bit on why you started it, but tell people where they can get your dub gear. What type of gear do you offer through dub gear? And, how do they get in touch with you?
Okay, so if you look at my Facebook page, my personal one, you can see Dub Gear stuff on there. But I also have another page called Dub Gear, and you can find stuff on there. Just send me a message. My phone number's all over on there. Messenger, all of that. I do team gear, but I also do mainly just gear to just for style, because like there a lot of people's wrestling gear just ain't that cool. So I'm trying to make it cooler. I'm trying to just make it just more up to date. It ain't just a jacket, it's a jacket with a cool design on it.
I like it. Miss Wittenberg, mother of Andrew from Mile High, just said hi to you.
Oh, hi.
All right, you ready for the 10 questions?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Oh, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
That's it. That's pretty good, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Fortnite or Call of Duty?
I don't like Fortnite. I've never played it, but I played Call of Duty like 4 years ago, so Call of Duty.
All right. Single or a double?
Single.
All right. Lucky Charms or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Ooh. I don't know. What is it? If it's a tournament day, Lucky Charms, because I want to be lucky out there. Maybe win them by a point, and I'll be like, I'm lucky. But any normal day, what is it? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Then that.
All right. A high C or a hip toss?
To look cool and for the crowd, a hip toss, but to just get quick too, high C.
All right. Are you a burger kid or a wing kid?
Neither. I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat. Okay.
But I'll be honest with you, every now have a little cheat day, I'll go with the wing.
All right. So I shouldn't ask you bacon or sausage.
Probably not. Oh, but you can do the plant-based sausage.
Okay, so, perfect. Well, there's no rules to this game, so you can adjust it as we go. The funk roll or the leg lace?
Leg lace. I like that.
The head and arm throw or the suplex?
Ooh, that's hard. Suplex probably.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Ooh, orange juice. Apple juice is like, I don't know. It ain't for me. That ain't very good.
I like it. All right, last one. The waist roll or the chest lock?
Chest lock.
Nice. I wanted to go, I usually do like folk style questions, but I saw that you kind of dominate in the freestyle in your area. So I threw in some freestyle stuff there for you.
Yeah, I don't like getting off top or getting off bottom. So
nice. So how long are you in Florida for?
16 days.
Nice.
So
16 days, all with BB.
some of it's with Jeff with his camp. Like I have practice with BB tonight. But I'm here to like this to me is kind of like a vacation, you know? Like I'm gonna get good training in, but like I just want to enjoy the food here, enjoy the water, like really enjoy what Florida has to offer. You
Nice,
know?
good for you. And then, so what's next after that?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe Super 32. I'm not sure what's gonna go on with COVID. Like, but I know I'll fly back to Colorado, probably get some training in, start school, because I've done online school for the last like 3-4 years.
Oh, nice. So have you already qualified for 32 or do you have to do one of the qualifiers?
I gotta do one of the qualifiers, I think. I'm not.
No big deal for you, right?
Yeah,
Just go in there and whoop some butt.
yeah.
Well, good for you, man. Hey, this was an absolute honor to have you on. I'm so happy, and it's great to see a young man out there hustling, not just wrestling, but becoming a businessman too, and learning how to be an entrepreneur. That's going to be huge for the rest of your life. And congratulations to you, and keep kicking life's butt. You know.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Anytime you want to come on, just hit me up.
It's cool for wrestlers like me, because like I'm a growing wrestler. Like I'm not a lot of people know who I am. Like to give someone like me a voice is cool, because like that's something I want to do. I want to change the sport of wrestling. I want to make people look at it different with the way they train, with the way they eat, with the way just the way they win. Like you don't have to showboat, but you can be happy. And like I want to change all of that, you know, because the sport of wrestling, it's a great sport. So a little change don't hurt.
You got that right, man, and well said. And like I said before, your parents must be very proud of you. Uh, you're a really good kid, and keep kicking life's butt. Enjoy Connor. Enjoy your time here in Florida. And they just built I don't know if Connor can tell you, they just opened up a brand new pier down there in downtown St. Pete. And
Okay.
yeah, they got, it's like a fishing pier and stuff. You can go down there and run and exercise and fish. I'm sure if you ask those guys, they'll take you down there.
So I hate running outside. So that's just one of my worst things. I just hate it. That just because we're in Colorado, there's all those hills. So it's hard to run up hills and then keep a good pace. It's just like I'm gonna walk up this hill.
Yeah. Well, then you can go over there and fish then.
Yeah, and so here it's flat mostly. Like I ran this morning, it wasn't bad at all. It's a little humid, but it's perfect. It's flat, and then I get a run by the water. I feel like Rocky. I'm like, oof, 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 oof.
I love it. You got your Dub Gear shirt on. You're doing big things.
Yeah.
Hey, man, love to see it. Like I said, keep doing big things. And it was an absolute honor to have you on, man. I really do appreciate it. And again, enjoy your time down here with the boys at BB.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.